At News Talk 103.7 FM. It's Mayor Brown and Town Council President Alan Coffman. So a couple more questions for you, unless you wanted to.
Yeah, we have follow-up. Our borough manager, he's always on top of this stuff. He sent me a text message after hearing this
Borough
show.
manager
Jeffrey Stonehill.
Jeffrey Stonehill.
Yes.
You know, I got a microphone right over there for Jeff. Why doesn't Jeff come down here as well?
We'll talk to him.
Yeah, come on. I mean, Jeff's texting. You know, he's got his fuzzy slippers on. He's enjoying the program.
I think he likes to, maybe I shouldn't have mentioned his name. I think he likes to stay in the background.
Uh-huh.
That's what it appears to me, but we'll find out.
All right, come on, Jeff. Come on in here. Water's warm.
Said,
fresh coffee for you. We'll take care of it.
Knowing Jeffrey's probably at work already.
All right, we like that.
Honestly, yeah, he's a hard worker.
All right.
So he said, plywood sealing a window meets the property maintenance code, but it's ugly. However, the Downtown Chambersburg Incorporated, which is Noel Purdy again, has store facade grants available. So if they need the money, then Downtown Chambersburg Incorporated can make that happen.
That's nice. Great. That's exactly what I was thinking about, grant.
The other side of that, too, is I'm not sure what the standard size of a storefront glass would be. So it could be that this glass might be already ordered.
Of course.
It might be a special size.
Without question.
And I don't know what delivery would be on a special cut piece of glass for a store window.
These
Could
things
be
were
that.
replaced.
Yeah.
It was no easy feat either. The production of the radio station.
I'm sure that the sizes have changed over the years, but that's a possibility too.
In fact, this pane of glass in front of us that was replaced by the folks who own the building on our studios overlooking beautiful South Main Street in the heart of downtown Chambersburg was one whole sheet of glass, and they had to put that bar in the middle of it to change things around a little bit because it was putting a lot of stress on that particular frame there. So, yes, I understand, and that's a good point. Who knows if the politicians actually already got things in motion. Didn't want to call him or her out or whatever, but thanks for the clarity.
Well, speaking of storefront windows, I saw your post to Facebook about you need to clean the windows. It looks like you haven't cleaned these windows yet.
Take it easy, Mayor. All right.
Speaking of beautifying the downtown.
Wow, look at you. He's spreading his wings a little bit. Yeah, it was too cold.
That's true.
And there's usually a guy who walks up and down the street who'll do it for $10. I haven't seen him.
Really?
Yeah,
it's been too cold for him.
I wonder, should I be asking him if he has a proper licensing now? I got to be careful about that guy. You probably have to have some sort of vendor's license if you're going to clean windows. I'd imagine. Jeff, come on, help us out here.
Well, it's better. Sometimes it's better to ask forgiveness than it is ask permission.
My sentiments exactly.
I don't know if I should be saying that on the air either.
It's all right. I will take I'll take the heat for that one. I agree with you, Mr. Mayor. All right, so some other questions here. Meeting attendance. So every other Monday, we have a meeting with the town council.
That's generally every other Monday. That's
typically
right.
the second and the fourth Mondays of the month.
Okay, second, fourth Mondays. So how's the attendance, out of curiosity?
The attendance varies with the
agenda
material that's on the agenda.
Okay.
I would expect tonight we'll see a few people there with a couple of items that we've got with the Southgate discussion and maybe some people that want to talk about what I'll call the high rise, the 11 or 12 story building. But you had another question here. I think it's certainly worth commenting about is the public comment.
Yes.
You were commenting about when do we hear from the public? We do hear from the public each and every meeting. Hear visitors concerning matters other than those that are on the final agenda. Visitors desiring to comment on particular agenda items should make those comments as the agenda item occurs. So that is the portion in our meeting. And by the way, it is early on in the meeting. If somebody doesn't want to spend the whole evening with us, we get them in there, we get them out of there, and they can make a comment about anything at that point in time.
That's good.
We will hear them out.
Because I have to hit the sack a little early, and if I want to bring up my idea about turning on the fountain and having a celebration for a fountain turn-on, I could do that. What time does the meeting start, and where does the meeting happen again?
7 p.m. in the
7
Borough
o'clock.
Council chamber. So the way our building is, it's an old building. You have to go in through the police department entrance and then go upstairs.
Okay.
So, and if people don't know where the police department entrance is, that's probably good because if you're very familiar with the police department, you're either a police officer or maybe you've been to jail. But yeah, the police department and the Borough building are essentially one building.
Right. I go to get my parking pass on the left-hand side. I go to get incarcerated on the right-hand side.
I think that number is 117 South 2nd Street.
All right, adjacent to the Shook Home. Yes?
Yeah, diagonal from Chacombe.
Diagonal from Shook-Home,
Okay.
yes.
Did
But,
I, did I
you
use
know,
the
if-
word improperly?
Well, when I think of adjacent, I think like parallel
Next
to, next to it. But
Next to it.
diagonal,
Diagonal.
a little more
or
clear
diagonal.
for
To
my
get my
mind.
news director on here to
Diagonal.
straighten me out. Okay. Anyway.
But by the way, we will carry that message to council tonight about the fountain. I think it's a good idea. You don't have to come there, but you're welcome to come.
Thank you.
'Cause I know you go to bed about 6 p.m., right?
No, it's not that early. But
Oh, I thought you went to bed about 6 p.m., so you get up at 3.
no, I'm still here at 6 o'clock in, in the
Okay.
evening. That's right.
I know you get up early.
Yeah, it's a crack of dawn, if you will. So,
Before dawn.
yeah.
Before, yeah.
Let's see, Crime Stoppers. I see a billboard for Crime Stoppers, and I'm curious about these guys. I don't know what the relationship is with the city or the state or the county, so I don't know if either of you can tee up on that or at all if you want to.
Well, the chief of police and I, we've had contact with the Franklin County Crime Solvers to try
Solvers. Thanks.
to try to see about putting pictures of suspected criminals up on their website, because that's one aspect that they do. So that's one of the ideas we've thrown back and forth. We're still in the process of determining exactly what we're going to do as a police department. We're going to do something probably similar, but it's sort of a central place in the county where if someone knows of a crime, they can send in a tip.
Yeah.
I suppose they can do it anonymously, but they can get a reward. And the website is franklincountycrimesolvers.org. Or if you know of a crime and you want to report it, the number is 717-263-3000. So
Okay.
that's Crime Solvers.
Thank you very much for the I said stoppers, and then I meant solvers. Thank you. Okay. The empty lot down from Shook, across from or adjacent to, whatever, the BPOE. What
Yes,
what is
the Washington House lot?
Washington House.
And they call it that because there used to be a hotel / restaurant / bar for years and years called Washington House.
Okay.
And it burned down a couple times.
Wow.
Yes.
All right.
That's all we'll say.
Okay.
And then it was torn down, and that is owned by the Colathis family. And the Colathis family owns orchards. They own different Colathis. Some own orchards. Some own the Texas Lunch and a number of the restaurants around here. Let's see. So that is Zone Central Core, and it's a private property.
Okay. I've often wondered. I see banners or stuff on that lot, and I wondered what is that all about. So.
The Colathis family used to allow I know politicians to put their signs there, but I think they said enough of that. That's just too much.
They did too.
Okay.
They were allowing most anyone to put a sign there, I think, if they ask, I guess, and I think they've stopped it.
All right. Very good. Except for them.
Yeah.
Right.
And it
So
promotes
good
the
for them.
orchards. Yes.
It's a very heavily trafficked area. So all right.
It's a good lot. It would be a nice place to see something new there.
It is a good lot. That's an excellent point, which kind of also brings me off to the development of the Jennings, the old Jennings lot there. I was talking with someone that is such a great piece of property.
It certainly is.
It's and I think Keystone's doing some stuff in there now. I mean, it's under use.
Yeah.
But is there, I can't recall if we've talked about this before, maybe on air or off air, but boy, what a beautiful area too. You're heading up towards Jim's Farmers Market. It's that part of town. You're on your way over to Wilson. Just loved that whole building complex and wondered, is there a master plan or is there something going on with that you guys know about?
Is there for sale sign still out there?
I'm pretty sure there is, but
Okay.
honestly, that's probably one of the prime places in Chambersburg for economic development to happen. Is that whole stretch on Grant Street from Second over to the High Line. Mm-hmm. A lot of things could be done in there. It's just a matter of somebody with some good thoughts and some money.
Okay. I got great thoughts. A little low on cash, but that's all right.
And that was a lot that for a while the county was considering making the new courthouse or the new courthouse over there or county buildings, and it never happened. And I don't know as much about that because I was deployed with the Army at the time, so I was gone at that point in my life. But yeah, that was a bit of a controversy here in the Chambersburg area.
Mm.